concept of this class, and the reason why I called it Sensual Spirituality. Anybody have a guess? Not you who know me. Anybody else have a guess? What does it imply when you hear those words? Using your feelings, okay?
The bodily senses.
Yeah.
Bodily senses.
Embodiment.
What?
Embodiment.
Embodiment. Okay, great. Anything else?
Intimacy.
Sorry?
Intimacy.
Intimacy. Excellent. Anything else? Okay, so yes, all the above. So we spend a lot of time in our meditative practice, oftentimes, like the way I was originally taught was this sense of meditation is like taking your brain out of your body and putting it up there in the cosmos somewhere, right? Like leaving the beginning state of the being. And originally, meditation was this way to kind of escape the body. It was painful in the body. There was circumstances that were challenging. It didn't feel good in the body. So you had to leave the body. And yet we have this exquisite vehicle that is so finely tuned to perceive the most minute, intimate aspects of everything. A slight change of temperature, a slight change of pressure, a slight sense of someone too close to you or too far from you. You have these exquisite connectors in your physical vehicle that when you imbue all of your being into this vehicle, you have a completely different sense of what it means to be human. Does that resonate with your knowing? Okay. So what I'd like to elicit, and one of the things I like to elicit with my meditation practices, is that sense of experiential. Because otherwise you're just hearing words in your head and it's like, oh, that's a great idea, I really, and then you forget. And if it's not applicable and you can't apply it to your life and use it, then it's not practical, then who cares? It's like, here's how to cook, all right, here's some rocks. Like, you can't do anything with the rocks. You have to be able to apply it. So I would like to give some actual practical application, some practical experience of what this feels like in your vehicle. And I always remind the group, if you feel something and you start to cry, thank you, you're doing your practice. If you get pissed off, thank you, you're doing your practice. Okay? It always is important if you get something activated. Why is that? Energy's moving, yeah. Why else?
Become aware of it.
Become aware of it. Why else?
Move through it.
Move through it. And then what happens?
I feel great.
Awesome. Yeah, so you find the thing that's there, like, oh, there's this thing, right? I'm now going to do something with this thing. But then when you do, you now have this place within you that needs to be filled with something else. Otherwise, you're going to put that same crap back in there that you just took out. So it's all great to kind of move through your, and I'm not talking about feelings in the sense of like, I feel really happy. I mean that sense of like deep, like, I got this, like that deep knowing. That comes from that place of deep experiential self, of really holding yourself with dignity, with grace, with discipline, passion, and compassion. Not from some namby-pamby, wishy-washy I'd like to, but a real sense of dignity that you hold in your body. Do you understand what that means? Would you like to feel that?
Yes.
Okay, are you willing to perhaps let something else go for you to have more of that within your vehicle? So that you can go back out into the rest of this very expansive experience and have more space to let more drop within you, yes? Excellent. If you then had more space to let something else drop within you, what is possible by the end of today? Absolutely. Why not? Where does enlightenment live? Inside. Is it something that you must absolutely go to the peaks of the Himalayas to attain? It's possible right now. And in my language, enlightenment is that sense of being lit from within, illuminated from within. So it's not about attainment of something on a mountain peak, of looking really good, of having a hot ass. It's not about that. It's about feeling that sense of being lit from within, where you glow and you radiate regardless of the circumstances and regardless of your company. Yes? Because if you're only going to glow when you're only with people that you like, then that's not your discipline. That's not your deep practice. That's just harmonizing with people that already agree with you. But when you can take that into the circumstances where people do not agree with you, and you don't feel the need to fight with them, or to subdue them, or to feel succumbing to them, how would that change your practice? How would that change your practice?
You get to show up in the world wherever you are.
Totally. And then what?
Fun.
And then what?
Fun.
Fun? Okay. If you get to show up in the world exactly as you are, then what?
Less stress.
Less stress, you're at peace. What else?
Authenticity,
Authenticity. With whom?
myself and others.
Thank you. And if you're authentic with yourself, then it's a natural outpouring that you will hold that for others, right? I cannot be authentic for you because I don't know what the hell you want. I can only be authentic for me, and then in that experience we then resonate, and then perhaps greater authenticity emerges between us, yes? But if I am somehow not holding my own space, it's impossible for me to have that space or to generate it within you. Because otherwise it's just words coming out of my head. It's not an experience coming out of the body. So when you can inhabit that spirituality within your body, when you can inhabit that deep, juicy knowing right down there, it just flows out of you. Everybody benefits.